Aura, not to be confused with, but actually kinda synonymous with aura. Aura is your presence, how clean you are, so sharp I can cut through bricks with a feather. And to farm that is known as doing things for the sake of looking cooler, or for lack of better words, doing the most to up your aura. Why is he posting up just looking cold? Or when Ichigo got fatterized so badly that his theme song stopped playing and then he spun the block like this. Aura, that's aura, holy schmoly, that's aura. From the both of them. And gacha games don't have a lot of people in this space with aura for real, or at least not the kind you'd want, but there are some. Guys like Gacha Smack are a given, but he has natural aura. It doesn't need to be farmed. However, there are a few calm little aura farmers running around here, such as, you know him, and you either love him or you think he's a complete idiot and a sellout. As for me, who cares? Mr. Pokey, I think is kinda odd because he's like a reverse keyboard warrior. In real life, he's got aura, he's got presence, but online, it's like every other week he's getting punked or sunned by somebody. And it's one thing to get sunned because you don't care. It's an entirely different thing to get sunned just because you're wrong. And if being wrong is wrong, then Pokey doesn't want to be right, alright? I'm sorry. 90% of the time, Mr. Pokey's just straight up wrong. Bro went on a tirade about how Star Rails 3.0 was perfectly fine and how power creep is a non-issue. And then the next day, the literal dev team hit my boy with a, sorry 3.0 was so buns, we fixed it. Also sorry about power creep being such an issue. We're buffing old units. Pokey can't even catch a break from the dev team. It's just L on top of L. This is like humanity's greatest loser, but hey, you know what? That boy had aura too, so he talks so fast that you don't really have time to pick apart what he's saying and where he's messing up. Now, of course, your aura can get knocked into the negatives, but it's not impossible to get out of the negatives. In Mr. Pokey's case, he's putting in the work to regain his aura. I mean, look at the face he makes in every thumbnail. That's gotta be worth something. And I'm gonna keep using Piccolo because he's one of the biggest aura farmers in fiction. You can look clean and still have aura even if you get folded in every fight. Such is the case of Mr. Pokey, who's farming aura despite the fact that he's lost every fight he's been in so far, except the one versus Io, who's also one of the biggest aura farmers in gacha. And you know what? I ain't gonna hate on another brother's grind, but why does he gotta be posted up on every video with the camera magnificently capturing the side profile? Bro, we see the tag. He even has to aura farm in his channel banner. Io doesn't even play Genshin, so why does he have this man sitting here nonchalant, staring off into the sun with the low angle to capture the whole fit? Kazuha never hit that pose. Where did you even get this picture? But again, I can't even hate on bro because it works. Like Pokey, he's pretty often on the receiving end of jokes and or backlash, but the aura is there. Nonchalant aura farming versus active aura farming. I don't know where either of them falls on that spectrum, but there's a spectrum. And on the topic of nonchalant aura farming, we've got a female. Yes, aura isn't exclusive to men and it doesn't need to be super overpowering either. See, aura can look like this, but all the same, it can look like this. And either way, there's presence, so there's aura. And when it comes to a calm, collected, chill mode that's also impossible to mistake or be unaware of, Sweetly fits the bill. Throw a bunch of theory crafters in a room and that's what they are. Throw some drama content creators in the room and that's what they are. But even among VTubers, you will feel that disturbance in the force when Sweetly is present. Her presence is present, present it or drop it. And maybe it's just her voice that's hard to mistake. But even if that is all that there were to it, that's much more than enough to need. That's more than enough to AFK farm some aura. So while it may be a stretch, Luffy, Sweetly is guilty of aura farming, even if unintentionally. Now, of course, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I was gonna bring up another aura farmer, but I can just let that be some food for thought. These are a few of Gacha's biggest aura farmers, and there are others out there, but that's a topic for another day. So I'm gonna catch y'all boys and girls in the next one, alright? We out this piece. Yo.